Welcome to Vidern Global. Today's Crypto News Update, November 14, 2025. The cryptocurrency market is experiencing intense volatility today, with Bitcoin (BTC) plunging below $100,000 for the first time since May, dragging the total market cap down by over $200 billion in the past 24 hours. Altcoins like Ethereum, ETH, Solana, and XRP have followed suit, posting losses of 6 to 10%. This marks the continuation of a brutal November, where the sector has erased most of its 2025 gains amid macroeconomic headwinds, leveraged liquidations, and waning investor confidence. Below, I'll break down the Bitcoin crash, key UK-specific developments, and broader global highlights. Bitcoin crash explained: what happened on November 14. Bitcoin's sharp drop to a low of $97,200, its weakest level since early May, has wiped nearly $1 trillion in market value since October highs above $122,000. The sell-off accelerated today with over $960 million in leveraged positions liquidated, including $827 million from BTC longs alone. Here's a step-by-step breakdown of the drivers based on real-time market data and analyst insights. Leveraged liquidations. Cascade, high leverage in perpetual futures, up to 100x on some exchanges, amplified the downturn. As BTC breached key support at $100,000, automated liquidations triggered a domino effect, similar to the $19 billion wipeout in October. Long-term holders LTHEs have offloaded 815,000 BTC over the past month, adding sustained sell pressure. Macroeconomic pressures. U.S. Federal Reserve signals of tighter policy amid delayed October jobs data and recession fears dashed hopes for aggressive rate cuts. Goldman Sachs warned of the largest U.S. jobs decline since 2020, fueling a risk-off sentiment. Broader equities, e.g. AI-linked stocks, also sold off, with Bitcoin acting as a mirror to fragile macro conditions. Geopolitical risks and BRICS nations pushing dollar alternatives further eroded confidence in risk assets like BTC. Technical breakdown. BTC has broken below its 300-day moving average, a bullish fractal support in prior cycles, and formed a bearish rising wedge on weekly charts. The 200-day MA, a key bull market anchor since 2022, is now at risk. Analysts eye further downside to $88,000 to $94,000 if $97,200 fails to hold. Outlook. This isn't necessarily cycle-top capitulation. Satoshi-era whales selling, e.g. 12,000 BTC worth $1.2 today, often signals local bottoms as institutions accumulate during fear. ETF inflows could rebound with U.S. government reopening liquidity to $2 potential injection via tariff stimulus. However, a drop below 94K could confirm a deeper correction to 77K to 88K. Bullish forecasts for end 2025 still range with 20K, 200K, viewing this as a healthy reset. Crypto news. Regulatory wins amid market turmoil. The UK is pushing forward with crypto-friendly policies despite the global crash, focusing on stablecoins and enforcement to bolster its position as a fintech hub. Stablecoin push for competitiveness. UK officials are urging the development of pound-pegged stablecoins to counter US dollar dominance and maintain London's edge in global finance. This comes as the FCA consults on rules for systemic stablecoins, potentially allowing banks like HSBC to issue them by mid-2026. Proponents argue it could unlock $100 billion plus in tokenized assets, but critics warn of systemic risks if unregulated. Get's UK permit has secured FCA approval for key activities like custody and trading, marking a milestone for the exchange in Europe. This allows expanded services for UK users, including fiat on-ramps, amid a 20% rise in local adoption post-2024 elections. Major Bitcoin scam bust. In a landmark case, Chinese fraudster Jimin Qian was jailed for 11-plus years for laundering $5.5 billion in Bitcoin from a Ponzi scheme that scammed 130,000 victims. UK police seized 61,000 BTC, now worth $5 billion, the largest crypto forfeiture in history, highlighting robust enforcement. Qian's accomplice Yadi Zhang faces extradition. These moves signal the UK's balancing act, embracing innovation while cracking down on illicit flows, even as domestic BTC holders feel the crash's sting. UK exposure estimated at 10 B+. Beyond the UK, global highlights XRP ETF launch success. Canary's XRPC ETF debuted with $58 million in day one volume, topping 2025 altcoin ETF launches and edging out S.